So today we're going to be talking about the root system. So let's start off by the root system structure. So the root system structure has epidermis, and the epidermis is the outermost layer of the root, and it provides cover and protection of it. Next we have the cortex, and the cortex is made out of parenchymal cells that has plastids to store leftover food, to store the plant's food as starch. My apologies for that. And then next we have the ectodermis, and the ectodermis is like the epidermis. So the ectodermis provides outer layer protection for the cortex, and it controls also what goes in and out of the root, and controls the root's water and minerals, nutrients absorption. And then the seed is just found in the phloem. So, and then what we have next is the root hairs, and the root hairs just increase surface area for more nutrients and water absorption. And then next we have the root cap, and it's at the very tip of the root, and that protects the growing tissues. Next we have the apical meristem, and the apical meristem allows plants to grow long, and roots grow underground, and it also does mitosis in it. So the apical meristem allows plants to grow tall and the root grow underground and does mitosis in it. And then next we have the stele, which is the central part of the root that contains the vascular tissues. So apical meristem allow plants to grow tall and the root grow underground, and it does mitosis in it. And then stele it's just a central part of the root that contains vascular tissues. So the dermal tissues are exodermis, epidermis, root hair, and root cap. The vascular tissue is cortex and endodermis, cortex and endodermis are ground tissues, and then the apical meristem is vascular tissues. So the two-worded is for one tissue only. Like, only one thing is for the vascular tissue, and that's apical meristem. And then cortex and the endodermis are ground tissues. And then the function of the root is to absorb water and minerals, anchor the plant so it remains stuck to the ground, and then store products that is used for photosynthesis. So there are actually two main types of root systems. One is the taproot system, and it's basically a big, thick root that goes deep underground, so it acts as water when growing in the soil. So it's a big, thick root that grows underground to act as water in the soil, so it grows. And then the next is fibrous root system, and it has multiple thin roots branching out of it, so it will absorb water and nutrients quickly, and it also helps young plants get stuck to the ground firmly and grow faster. So the fibrous root system has multiple thin branches coming out, and its function is so it absorb water and nutrients quicker, and allows younger plants to grow faster as well, and to be stuck to the ground. And then the taproot system is a big thick root that goes deep underground to access water, so as it grows in the soil and deep water as well. And then finally are the adventitious leaves, and then there's multiple. So adventitious roots are roots that have evolved into various types of roots. And then there's also the aerial roots that are grown above the ground, so it's exposed to air, obviously. And the prop roots just give more support to the plant, so it remains anchored. And they are also a type of aerial root. So aerial root is the above part of the plant and exposed to air, and then prop roots are just roots that give more support to the plants, remains anchored and is part of the aerial root, and then adventitious roots are just roots that have evolved to various types of root systems. So yeah, that's it. Have any questions, comment down below, and I'll see you later where I talk about shoot system.